Greetings, one and all. Hey, Luvthemknives here. Got a QSP knife, the Mustang. Mustang, great name, Mustang, like Mustang. And this one is interesting because it's a lockback. Very traditional, but it's M390 blade. We've tested M390 on QSP before, and yes, it's real M390. Check that stabilized wood scales. And this is Raffir, and they're a company that does this kind of stuff. So you can check out their website, all the different materials that they do. Stabilized wood, composites, and fossils that they put together. So this is something that is used here with this Mammoth. Okay, this is fossilized Mammoth tooth. Inlaid here, Raffir product, and so is this. The stabilized wood, I don't know the particular type of wood this is, but it's really interesting. Really seamless back here on this lock back. I took these screws out to see if I could pop this scale off, and no go. This thing is just fit so nicely together. I think you'd have to get kind of brutal to pull it apart. So I just didn't really want to get into that. I was just going to check out the bearings. They say there's bearings on this pivot. And so the White Mountain Knives description says ceramic bearings, but they say bearings on their card here in the box. So there it is. You got jimping here. Your ergos are good. It's nice and contoured here. You got a nice little area for your lanyard to go through. Kind of that brushed stainless bolster look. A little choil up here. And it's really sharp. The blade is really sharp right out of the box. Check this leather holster out that you can put the knife in. Of course, you've noticed by now, or maybe not, there is not a pocket clip with this. It's a very traditional knife, or traditional look and feel to it. And however you want to stick this in here, maybe like this. And your belt can go through here, and that's definitely leather. No question about it. You can smell it. It's leather. Very smooth in here. I kind of like this. I know it's $237 on White Mountain Knives. 10% off with the LTK discount code, so you're, a little over $200 still. But you're getting M390. You're getting fossilized mammoth molar, 40,000 years old, okay? They had to keep that in a special warehouse for 40,000. Oh, well. But, yes. That's really nice to have that in a knife. Usually that's a premium knife that's going to happen too. So yes, 4.5 ounces or pretty close to that. So it's not crazy heavy, but it's not crazy light. And 127 grams. 3.1 inch blade. 7.3 something, 3.5 maybe, overall. So, yeah, not 3 1/4, 3.15, 80 millimeters, a little over 80 millimeters, and 7 3/8 overall, with not quite 19 centimeters. But this is a 3.1 maybe millimeter blade, yeah, right there, at 1/8 of an inch, 0.125. 0.46 here, I believe. A little over 12 millimeters. Okay, 0.47 thickness. So not terribly thick, fairly slender. You could just fold this up, throw it in your pocket. Or you could get just a little leather slip pouch from God only knows anywhere and slide it in there instead of using this. Maybe this is a little too obtuse. You want this more as a gent carry? Well, put it in a pocket where you don't have anything else, keys or garbage, whatever, to scratch and scrape against it, but or just get a nice little leather slip pouch like I said before. It's good. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it drops away a little bit here, but I'm working it like this. Just like that, okay? Not a problem. But as far as dropping right away one-handed, I really have to push this flush with there and almost beyond it to get it to release. See that? Now it released. But you're way down to nothing left, pretty much. So it'd been nice if it let go a little earlier, but I think this is really designed with the European market in mind, where it has to be a two-handed knife. But it's smooth. It's centered up. Feels good. Fit and finish is nice. It's got a nail nick on one side, not one on the other. But then again, I can grab it by the nail nick or just generally by the blade. There's enough blade hanging out there. Blade to handle length, not bad. Not bad. I mean, here's the end of your scales and there's the blade. So, okay, that's enough. Design flow, well, you got a little break in the action back here, but it's a lockback. That's what happens with lockbacks. This is nice. This is pretty seamless. So I like it. It's got a pretty rough and tough box here. And it's got like this little slide out drawer. And in there, of course, is your sheath, and your plastic that goes over your sheath, and your plastic that your knife goes into inside the sheath. And there's your card talking about the Mustang. It does say it's got ball bearings. They say ceramic ball bearings on a White Mountain description, so probably. And then the Raffir Fossils Mammoth molar and the Raffir stabilized wood on the scales. Lanyard hole, and there's your dimensions, Bowler M390. You know, ergos are pretty good. I mean, this is pretty neutral area here, so yes. And it's a lockback, so I'm secure here. Reverse grip, that feels good too. Where's my balance on this knife? And it's right there. There's my balance. Okay. QSP, they're doing some stuff. I mean, they've made some other knives that I really liked as well in titanium. Kind of when they first came out, there was a lot of G10 going, and then they moved into the titanium, and now they've moved into this real nice gent carry in this lockback. And, you know, I'm going to pull this in even though I kind of promised myself I wouldn't, but this is really hard to ignore. This is the Falcon. Okay, so you got Mustang over here and the Falcon, both Ford cars, right? They had a Falcon, they had a Mustang, so I don't know. But this is a slip joint, not a lockback, but you can get this in this kind of stainless Damascus. It's a VG10 core wrapped in a stainless, really nice looking. You can hardly even see the QSP moniker there, but this is titanium frame and carbon fiber that's almost in a Damascus finish, and that is really, really light, my friend. And it comes with one of these, a little less gimmicking like a gun holster, although, yeah, hey, this is a Mustang. But very light, very attractive. Yeah, I can do that one-handed. So, no, I like both of them. I thought it was pretty well done here as well. We'll talk about that on another video. So QSP really getting in the game with some traditional looks, and this is smooth. I mean, this is smooth. That can almost be addictive in itself. Very sharp, very classy, nice little gent carry. not terribly small, and it feels substantial in the hand. That's not that lightweight, okay? This isn't that lightweight at 4.5 ounces. Not horrible, but so, ooh, you feel like you got something there. Yeah. But still slender enough, slide in the pocket. Not that huge overall in your pocket. That'll go in nicely. And yeah, I think I wouldn't do this on my belt. Might do it for fun just to mess with people. But I think this in a little leather slip pouch would be nice. QSP Worker, remember? They had a pouch for that one. I thought that was really nice, and that was done in snakewood. So they're doing some interesting knives. I'm keeping my eye on them, see what comes out next. And the more you have it in your hand, I think the more you're going to appreciate how this knife feels. It feels good. It feels quality. Put any other name on it, and it'd be there in that price range. So I like it. I like it. Classy. But substantial. Cuts well. I'll get a Rockwell on it. We'll see where we're going to go from there. But yeah, interesting. QSP Mustang. Nice. Keeping my eye on you, QSP. And you know what we do around here. We love them knives, so you guys stay sharp.